We are currently in Japan, but these videos are not gonna come out for a little while, just because life is kind of all over the place, especially with my posts. But aren't we all going through that? I wanted to make today's video about being tired. Not stressed tired, but being kind of full tired, almost like fulfilled tired. It's the kind of tired where your body feels done for the day, but your mind doesn't feel tired. You know what I mean? It's something that I don't feel at home anymore. Being here, I just feel like I don't know if it's the time difference or if it's the distance, but I've been really thinking about what my life feels like when I'm back home. Let me explain myself. When I'm back home, I'm constantly feeling anxious. There's always something, right? There's an email, a deadline, an invisible pressure that's keeping me moving forward. And then when I finally am able to stop, I just feel really disconnected. Like I'm there, but I'm not really there at the same time. You know what I mean? But here, even when I'm tired, I feel more present. It's weird, right? I'll walk around in Japan, it's 11 p.m. I'm just watching people go by. I'm watching them live their lives. A delivery guy, a couple on a bike, or people in a corner eating ramen alone. And it just makes me feel more calm, like everyone's figuring it out just as I am. For some reason, I feel like somewhere along the line, I forgot to just exist without needing to perform. Everything at home feels like it's almost a means to something, the work, the content, the goals, and that's really where my anxiety lives. But the simple act of just walking around at night, even setting up my camera and having a drink, being in silence, you know, getting a convenience store snack, it kind of reminds me of just the happiness that doesn't have to be so loud. And then it really gets me thinking that maybe that's what I'm chasing. Not necessarily the excitement, but peace. Sometimes I'll even get scared that I'll go back home and then I'll lose this feeling. It's kind of like I'll fall right back into the routine and then I'll forget what it feels like to be so aware of everything that I'm doing. Do you ever feel that way? You're living your life, there's this subtle hum of anxiety in your background, kind of like an app. You know, when you have all these apps open and they're just running and draining your battery, that's kind of where I feel I'm at. And then when you travel, you have this one really good day, and then suddenly you're like, wait, this is what it's supposed to feel like. I think that's what I'm trying to find again. I'm not just what makes me happy, but what makes me feel alive without necessarily burning out. But I really wanted to make this late night Konbini thoughts video today without like a grand message or no real perfect conclusion. Just me trying to slow down enough to notice how I actually feel. And maybe that's the whole point, to really notice. Because when you do notice even the smallest things, like this fluorescent lighting or the sign that's behind me, it just starts to feel more. It starts to feel more real. It starts to feel more peaceful. I think I'm gonna finish it there. I'm gonna walk a bit more and probably overthink a little bit more, but hopefully, no, I know it's gonna be in a good way. Yeah, I'll see you on my next vlog.